Hey guys, welcome back to Infidelity Stories. Make sure like and subscribe to the channel for more spicy stories. Now, let's get into story video. 31 male I caught my 28 female fiancé having. In our home with a married 36 male doctor at the hospital I work at. They don't know about it, and I don't know what to do. I feel like a ticking time bomb that is about to murder two people right now. I'm at a loss on what to do. I'm completely perplexed. I'm not sure how any of this occurred. They don't know yet, and I'm not sure how to proceed. We're both extremely kind and affectionate, and he is usually fantastic. We both have solid careers, and money isn't a problem. We spend a lot of time together. There haven't been any major conflicts in a long time. I thought any major issues we had been resolved a long time ago. Until today, there had been no difficulties. Today got off to a great start. We hugged before getting out of bed, and I prepared us breakfast before starting my regular 12-hour shift. I'm a nurse. At 7 a.m. today. We made light of some of the antics of our wild families. Everything was fine. In fact, it was so fantastic that I had one of those days when I was going insane just thinking about her and how much I missed her. It was a sign that my supervisor let me go early because of how hard I'd been working recently, 60-plus hour weeks for the last 3 weeks, plus school. As I was heading home today, I was overjoyed to see her. She had the day off. Until I arrived at the home. I'm acquainted with one of the physicians at the hospital, and I instantly recognized his automobile. I never considered the notion of her cheating on me. I had never imagined it feasible in my whole life. We were too close together, and everything felt too perfect. I was skeptical for the first time in our relationship. I had assumed she just knew him since he came to see me at work during a break. Maybe she met him twice when we were out at the pub one night. Already dubious, I parked down the street, stepped softly through the front door, and went upstairs. It was quiet, which helped to calm me down since she is typically rather boisterous in bed. When I peeked through the bedroom door, partially open, with them doing its style facing away from me, all the serenity I had vanished. I eventually heard his groans and her faint moans, and I felt like I was immobilized forever. As soon as I came to, I got the out of there, trying not to make a sound. I quickly phoned one of my coworkers and went to her house, where I'm composing this now. She doesn't use Reddit, and he doesn't either, so this isn't a fluke. All of this occurred around 4 hours ago. I haven't gotten any messages or phone calls, so I don't believe they heard me depart. If I confront them, I feel like I'm going to murder him, yell at her, toss her out without any of her things, and leave her for dead, given that her family and close friends are on the other side of the country. The doctor is married, so his bringing her home is out of the question, and I'm going to expose him nevertheless and attempt to ruin his name. I suppose. I despise her now. I can't believe it's all happening. Should I approach both of them about it and break it off? Or just break it off with no contact? There's no way I'm ever going to take her back. Everything is in my name, even the home. Again, I apologize for the lengthy article. I'm not in a good mood right now, so this is a lot of rambling. Edit. Sorry for the lack of updates, people. I've been a shambles all night. After I face her later today, I'll publish an update. There's no way in hell I'm going to let this go on any longer than it already has. If necessary, I'll spend the next several hours responding to the post. After that and something to eat, I'm going to begin the process of severing whatever links I have to her, including financial, family, and so on. Edit 2, I'm going to start everything. I'll provide an update after I've addressed her. I can't keep sitting here waiting much longer. Update. After I left the initial post, I went to the bank and withdrawn everything from our joint account and had it closed. Instead of the National Bank, we opened a fresh account with the credit union. I'll consult with a lawyer about this tomorrow. After finishing this, I took a break to weep and hit my driving wheel and dash. It felt great. I went to go to work on my day off and complained to HR about the jerk who banged my girlfriend. I inquired whether he was there, and he was, so I avoided him. I'll come back to him later. She'd apparently came in the night before to check on me, distraught and weeping, certain that I died or something. It took everything in my power not to say anything about what had occurred to everyone. I went to expose him. I have a feeling I should have. But I'm going to save him. I'll go fetch him later. The boss who let me off early had no idea what was going on. He won't confess it if he did. I attempted to question him without disclosing what had happened. Either he's incredibly excellent at pretending dumb or he thinks I'm an idiot. Right now, I left work and went to the doctor's place. I didn't thought school had finished yet. She was not at home. After 5 minutes, I became worried. Beautiful area with neighbors who most likely chat a lot. I'm sure I'm already on a watch list. I walked away. So I went home from there. I still had a few hours until my fiancée arrived home, so I decided to check my phone. Since yesterday night, she has sent over 50 SMS and missed 12 phone calls. Basically, she went insane some time after I disappeared. I begged my buddy whose place I stayed at to play stupid if someone called her since I felt like I could trust her, and I think I was correct. I read and listen to every message, text, and word. I couldn't help but wonder you're a liar. You don't care about me, so shut the up. It continued repeating itself after each of her words. I eventually gave up, had several beers, and went upstairs to play StarCraft for a bit. It never occurred to me to update Reddit. My apologies. It's been a long day. I grew weary or angry of losing. I played 2 games and shut off the game. I didn't want to contact anybody and say I'm okay since they'd definitely tell her. As a result, I just cracked. I logged onto our AT&T account and checked her text and phone history. Wow. This month, there were 6,000 messages. SIX 1,000, not even 200 of them belong to me. Guess how many Doctor has? Approximately 4,000. I'm not sure how this is even feasible. And who are the other 2 numbers with about a 500 that I don't recognize? What the heck is this? Yes, I have unlimited texting, but what the is this? For her phone calls were nothing out of the norm. I'm basically fixated about this insanely large number of messages. I have no idea what you're talking about. My self-control came to an end there. I opened her email and my God, sent US some interesting emails. Let me just send these to everyone important in this situation. Yay, I'd flung my phone into the wall, which has now developed a large dent, and my phone screen is entirely smashed. That was the general notion. I continued to drink. I remained enraged. Even though I was losing, I continued to play StarCraft. She wasn't home at 4:30 p.m., 5 p.m. No way. I passed out shortly after that. I hadn't slept in. I don't know how long. I got up around 5 a.m. the day before, so I'd slept for about 1,000,000 hours. I awoke some hours later to see her seated at the foot of the bed. I wasn't sure how long it had been because I was still inebriated. Here's how I recall our conversation. Liv, as I refer to her. Why? Me? You've earned it. Liv? No, I don't do. Are you crazy? Me. I don't give a what you think anymore. Shut the F up. Liv, stop. You're being a jerk, really. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm a jerk? I start to raise my voice at this point. I'm a jerk, yelling, I'm the a-hole in this place. No, not you. Me. I'm that I'm a hole. How does it make you feel? Are you sure you're serious? Right now? Now, I'm rather large. I'm 6'1" and 215 pounds. I used to be a little larger, but I stopped coming to the gym because I was so busy working. She's around 5'4" and weighs about 110 pounds. I'm not sure. She's much smaller than I am. Crying her, please, stop. No, I say. F you. F you. You're jealousy. Quit talking. At this point, I stopped allowing her to speak and just screamed over her. I didn't let her say anything. I confronted her, got in her face, and accused her of everything. I had the option of punching her in the face, which I did not do. I forget half of what I yelled, but she ultimately fled out the door weeping, and I hurled one of our porch stones at her vehicle as she drove away from the driveway. I haven't heard anything from her since. This happened about 1 hour ago. I'm not sure whether I'll provide an update on this. Now that she's gone, I'm feeling a lot better. I've been weeping furiously while I type this, taking pauses every now and then. Right now, I'm in shambles, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do from here on out. 7 years of my life with her were squandered. I could have spent that time with someone more appropriate. Wasted time and effort. Unfinished. I'm entirely finished.